Well, it's not an issue you may expect to see lawmakers on both sides of the aisle rallying behind, but a bipartisan movement to loosen restrictions around psychedelics has actually been gaining steam. If you're wondering why, early trials have shown psychedelics are extremely effective in treating PTSD in military veterans as well as other survivors of trauma. Look at these numbers. A recent FDA trial using MDMA found that 67% of participants no longer qualified for a PTSD diagnosis, and 88% experienced a clinically meaningful reduction in symptoms. But right now, laws prohibit this kind of research on a large scale. Conservative Congressman Dan Crenshaw and progressive Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez are both championing the push to change this, and they have already made some progress. So let's bring in now Jesse Gould. He's founder and president of the Heroic Hearts Project. It's a nonprofit pioneering psychedelic therapies for veterans. Jesse, thank you so much for giving us some of your time. Those are amazing stats, regardless of how someone feels about psychedelics. How important is this bipartisan support?
That's one of the unique things about these movements is on the surface, we'd think psychedelics and veterans, it wouldn't mesh. But because it's become so effective and for this nation's heroes, it's almost forced the hand of both sides to come together. One of the few bipartisan issues that remain today, but it really is because of how many veterans have been suffering for so long after 20 years of war and the results they're seeing. And these are people that have gone through everything the VA has to offer and are about to lose hope. They go to a psychedelic retreat or clinic, and it has really saved thousands of lives.
So we're just looking at that. It reduces anxiety. It helps reduce depression. It allows the brain to adapt, things that obviously are crucial to treating PTSD. Do you think this push, this bipartisan push, will be successful?
I do, and it's absolutely necessary. As with many other movements, this has already been known on the ground. We have coalitions, Veteran Mental Health Leadership Coalition by Reason for Hope, that has over 50 veteran nonprofits, as well as many other individuals who have been pushing for this. So within the veteran community, this is well known, and sometimes there's a lagging indicator within Congress. So it's being pushed on a statewide basis. This is one of many federal bills that is going to pass and needs to pass. It's just a question of what shape and form it comes through.
Well, Jesse, talk to us about your experiences with psychedelics and how you became a believer and such a strong proponent here.
Absolutely. I came, as many of you might expect. I had no interest in psychedelics, nor would you ask me at that point, did I see any sort of medicinal value? I was an Army Ranger. I had 3 combat deployments to Afghanistan, lost many people overseas, and also many more to suicide. I myself went through mental health struggles afterwards. And unfortunately, the VA system just really didn't have answers for me. Roundabout way, I found myself to a psychedelic retreat. And one of the most challenging things I did, but also saved my life. It reset, it allowed me to have a lot of profound insight and really gave me the track to better my life to where I am now. And so these were results I couldn't ignore. There was no other foundation out there doing this for veterans. And so, as many other veterans have before me, we'll create the systems to help our service brothers and sisters out there.
Yeah, we know so many veterans you truly do need that help. Jesse, how do you think history will look back at this point in time, both the push for acceptance as well as some of the fight against it?
I think we'll look back and wonder why it took so long, because some of these results, some of this research was already happening in the 60s and 70s. We just got so caught up in the war on drugs, it really just caused this delay. And so these laws that are changing are very outdated, and they've prevented research, just very basic research. So I think we'll look back and look at this as a pivotal moment in changing mental health, but also hopefully we have some perspective on why it took so long. What are the systems that might also need to be changed so this sort of thing doesn't happen? Again, 20 years of war, veterans have been suffering needlessly for quite a long time. So there is hope, but we do need to look back at why this is the case.
Well, Jesse Gould, we certainly appreciate you giving us some of your time. Thank you so much for your service, and we will see what ultimately plays out. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.